What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And for today's video, I'm back with another stock talk video. And for today's stock talk video, we're going to be talking about Twitter, ticker symbol TWTR. Before we begin, if you're interested, follow me on my TikTok at Lock Finance. I'll leave it down in the description below, as well as my Discord. I'll leave the link down in the description below. Now, Twitter reported earnings last night after hours, and well, the stock took a huge hit off of these earnings. Earnings really weren't as great as people were expecting them to be, and revenue was just above average or just above the expected revenue amount. So, in return, Twitter took a huge drop because of it. Was around $65 before earnings came out, popped really quickly right after hours happened, around $66, and dropped all the way down to this large candle here, about $58 before rolling down into after hours and during pre-market this morning to $55 at open. Now, this was a huge beatdown and a huge letdown for a lot of long-term Twitter fans, and the stock really, if you look at it, it's been trading very flat today. It has been downtrending a little bit, but overall very flat and not really what I was expecting from today. Now, if we switch over here to the 180-day chart, you can see that Twitter has been overall pretty strong, has been having some nice pullbacks here and there, but overall has been a pretty strong stock over the past couple months. But more recently, obviously, this big, huge drop dropped us below this area of support right here, and also this area of support in here. So now we're kind of trading in the middle of nowhere. Now the next area that I'm interested in is kind of this area back here where we tested multiple times. You can see right here we bounced to this $54, maybe even $55 area. So I'd be interested to see if we can kind of hold in this range for a little bit. But it's interesting that the stock hasn't done anything today. I was really waiting to see if we were going to have signs of a reversal today, and we haven't. So that really makes me wonder what is in store next for the stock. So we're going to keep watching this one. So basically, the question of the day is whether or not to play off of Twitter, off of this beatdown, and whether or not it's a good idea to buy now, to wait, to even get into the stock, like what to do with Twitter after getting beat down on earnings. Here's the plan. First things first, Twitter got beat down really badly and really hard off our earnings. It's still down 13, almost 14% today. So here's the plan. We're going to wait until this bottoms out. Once it bottoms out and finds a bottom and starts to show signs of reversal, then I would be more interested in getting into a position. If we look at our past 20 days, we are trading well below where we were before. We had a nice overall consolidation period for the past couple sessions that we were staying in between this $65, $64 range all the way up to the high $60 range. But now we're trading way down here. I want this stock to bottom out or between $50 and $55. I think it'll fall down a little bit more. Stay in this $50 to $55 range. Fall in this category for a little while, stay consolidating for a little while, and then from there on, I want to see it start to show signs of reversal and a bounce. And a bounce to the upside. I'm not looking for anything crazy and quick, because I think this will take some time to actually find a bottom and start to reverse. We have had multiple price target cuts down from the mid-70s to the around $60 area for most analysts out there that I'm seeing right now. So that is something to take into consideration as well, that we don't have as much upside. Whereas before, we had upside to about $70 to $75 range, whereas now we're looking more $65 to $60 range with these price target cuts. So there's not as much upside, but I still think Twitter in the long term will find a bottom and eventually there'll be signs of a reversal. A lot of people sold out in a panic this morning after these bad earnings, and a lot of these bag holders are going to be holding that are still in it for a while. So I think we got to wait for a bottom. Once we show signs of a bottom and start to see a reversal, then I want to take a position into this. It is beaten down on our RSI, if you can see this down here, and I think that there's a lot of upside with this stock once we get going again. The overall tech sector has been very hot this week, and I think that overall the markets will probably start to cool off. Today it's a little bit red, so once we start to find a bottom and we start to see a reversal, I'd like to take a position in this. Again, anywhere between $50 and $55 is interesting for it to show signs of reversal, but besides that, this is what I'm doing with Twitter. I'm waiting for bottom. I'm waiting for it to show signs of reversal. And from there on, I'd like to take a position into this play for a swing trade. And I'm not worried about it getting there instantly within the next couple days. I'll wait. I'll take my time and try and get the best bottom and start to add into a position. Remember to add in chunks. Don't all add in all at once. Make sure you're able to average down with the leftover capital you have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did and subscribe for more content. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.